Do you know how to get into Henrietta's hideaway? Giggle, giggle.
A couple shots of Jaeger will do it.
Hell yeah.
I have such good fashion sense.
I know you do, and I respect that. But real quick, we need to do this first. Watch this. Watch this.
Yeah, invert your axes.
Invert the axes and invert flight controls, because come on.
So we're Germany and Japan? We're the Axis? Is that what you're saying?
That's what's happening right now.
Spoiler alert, they lost, bro. They lost the war.
Shit.
I know they're having a big resurgence, but they lost.
All right, we gotta make some. Look, this is your outfit from last time. Oh, by the way, I think it's important to note that welcome back to Watson and James Don't Play.
Yeah, let's note that.
Let's note that. Welcome back to Watson and James Don't Play. That's the name of the show. My name is the actual Mothman.
The actual Mothman. Okay.
Coming to you live from Pleasant Point, Virginia, West Virginia.
And I'm the Chupacabra, I guess.
Oh, really? Interesting. I always thought you might be.
The Mexican werewolf known as the Chupacabra?
Yeah, it's like a scrawny little Mexican possum, right?
You can call me Watson. That's fine, too.
We gotta stop putting Mexican in front of that. We gotta pick something else.
Spanish?
There you go. Thank you.
It's not from Spain, so it's not Spanish.
Angry Latin possum.
It's Mexican in origin. If you think that's derogatory, that's because you have something against that intonation.
Dude, I got hang-ups out the fucking wazoo.
I get what you're trying to say, though. You're trying to be respectful.
I'm trying to be respectful, and nothing I say is right. So, great.
Look, it's been a bumpy week.
Yes. Oh, dude. Fuck me.
It's been a... No, thank you. But, yeah, I know what you mean.
All right. Got that out of the way. We established our cryptozoology.
I need a palate cleanse.
Yeah.
Let's get you on that fashion drip.
Gear. Got new gear. What do I got that's new? Real quick.
Also, were you about to...
It's locked. What? No.
You're not up to that level yet.
Okay. My bad.
Were you about to diss my outfit from last week, which is the outfit we're looking at now? Is that what you were trying to do?
My only issue here...
Oh, you have an issue.
I do, actually.
All right. So off the bat, not starting strong.
I don't like masks.
You complimented it in the last episode.
No, it looks cool.
Okay, then.
I don't want to wear it.
Oh, you like...
Me specifically.
Yeah, well...
This is a cool look.
All right.
I'm going to change it right now.
That's fair that you wouldn't choose it for yourself. I thought you were going to be like, this looks like shit, and I was prepared to be offended.
So here's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to play dress up.
Absolutely.
And you're going to judge me. You're going to judge my choices.
Should I not? Should I close my eyes? Like, well, you pick?
Go ahead.
I feel like that's too long to wait unless you know what you're going to pick.
I know exactly what I'm going to pick.
All right, then let me do it.
All right, close your eyes.
Eyes are closed.
I'll try to be quick.
In the meantime...
In the interim, while your eyes are closed and you can't see what's happening.
In the meantime, I've started rewatching The X-Files.
Okay.
So I'm just going to monologue for a few seconds about the first couple episodes of The X-Files.
Please.
And then I'd like a recommendation from you as well on something you've been watching, and we can talk fashion after that. How about that?
Tight.
All right. First of all, and I think I was saying this to you earlier today, I forgot how fully formed the show came out. It really did kind of just hit the ground running.
It just started.
The first couple episodes are great. They establish a ton of stuff that is essentially iconic to the series, you know?
Yeah.
And although the first season does have, let's face it, some clunkers in there, some slower episodes or just ones that aren't as successful.
Cash for Clunkers, the X-Files edition.
I mean, you basically can watch 3/4 of the first season and it's fully formed as the X-Files, what you picture in your head if you've ever seen any of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like all the iconic stuff from Mulder eating sunflower seeds to the cigarette smoking man. You know what I mean? All those screens that you see that end up in the opening credits. A lot of those come obviously from season 1 and early season 2. So it is just super iconic, and I'm really enjoying rewatching it. I don't know really why I chose to, other than I hadn't watched X-Files in a while.
Yeah. Are you going to open your eyes now?
It's a fun show, though.
I'm done.
All right, you're done.
This is my go-to look.
I need to see what the undergarment is, like what
the undergarment
what
is
the outfit is.
Yeah.
Okay, now I can see it. I like the touch of blue in it.
Yes.
I like that jacket. I have a real problem with. I can't bring myself to not wear a hat.
Sure.
It's a ballsy choice in this game because obviously the hats are iconic.
I feel like this particular outfit does not need a hat. There's none of the hats.
Well, that would be my thing. Is I would put on this outfit and then go, oh, it looks better without a hat. But I feel like this game, being a wizard, you want a hat.
Let me put a hat on and I'll tell you.
So I'm torn.
See,
douche.
Stylish top hat, douche.
Less douchey, but still douchey.
It's not really
feminine.
wizardy. The outfit's not very wizardy.
It's feminine. You're a guy. Sorry, that's just the way the game is made. Still pretty feminine. I feel like that's great to include those, but it doesn't go with this outfit.
No, nothing really goes with this outfit.
The mangled leather one down there would be your closest, like.
Where do you got this at?
To the right.
To the right, yes.
Down.
This one.
Not. Why are you purposefully avoiding the leather sorcerer hat?
I don't know where you're. Oh, right there. Gotcha. Yeah, and even that, it doesn't.
And even that, you're like, well, now you're just kind of a pilgrim with the buckle on the front. Like, I don't need that.
He's like, I'm going to bed, but real quick, I need to go on a dragon slaying adventure.
That one looks like it's made out of human skin to me. I don't know why. I think it reminds me too much of the hat from What We Do in Shadow.
Who's to say my jacket's not made out of human skin?
Well, that's fine. And actually, the wing talon tip things at the bottom, I mean, that's not very human.
No.
Yeah,
we added those in post.
Pretty badass.
But see, it looks
slick.
It looks good, right?
It looks slick.
Solid outfit.
You look like Crocodile Dundee. If he were a wizard.
And now I'm just like, I have to change immediately.
I mean, you do in a good way?
You fucking did this to
Which one of the Weasley twins, or I don't even think it was the twin, I think it was one of the older brothers.
Which one died?
Yeah, which was the one that was like, he helped bring over the dragons.
I don't know.
And that's what tipped him off to them having dragons.
Dude, there's so many goddamn Weasleys.
There's a lot of Weasleys. And the one in this isn't even very nice.
No, she sucks. She sucks. Oh, no, bullfrogs. Can I kill these guys? Yeah, of course I can. Oh, they're tough.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
How do
I play this game again? That's right.
I try to weave the traits into my outfits and stuff to have less amphibian damage and stuff like that because I hate these guys. Yeah, hit him. Hit him with that ancient magic.
Nice.
I like it. All right,
Still not as good as the... Oof.
Have you been watching any TV lately? Any movies, anything like that? Like I was talking about the X-Files, obviously, but what do you got going on?
I did a thing. It's funny you mentioned that. I finished
hilarious.
The Strain last night. There are 4 seasons of The Strain. I watched all of it.
So does it end in a big poop or what?
Yep. Big old poop.
Or is it just constant straining?
No, it's just a big poop. One huge... In fact, it's very violent whenever So there's this character, the Master. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I was going to say, are we spoiling it or are you setting me up the premise? I need to know things about this.
I'll do both. I will spoil it and premise at the same time. Premise is a verb now.
All right.
Now, here we go premising. The Master throws up the worms that make him a vampire into someone else's mouth.
Can we talk about how many TV shows have a character called the Master?
He's just called the Master.
I can think of 3 right now.
I think they called him the Master because it's based on some kind of graphic novel.
Sure.
Guillermo del Toro was involved in the first season more than anything, I'm sure. I think he directed maybe the first couple episodes, and then they just handed it off to fucking whoever. They just needed somebody there, you know?
It's one of the Buffy villains.
Right.
It's H. John Benjamin's character in the Venture Brothers.
Sure.
There's a Paul Thomas Anderson movie just called The Master, which is loosely based on Scientology. Pregunta, gilipollas! Yeah, The Master. It's a popular, like, spooky, evil name. Bad guy name.
So the premise of the show is that it starts off in kind of an epidemic, right?
Okay.
An airplane arrives. It's cold. They keep saying the airplane's cold, meaning everyone on the airplane is dead.
Oh.
Yeah. Not quite dead. Some of them come back to life, and they go, oh, fuck, we're boned, you know? They're vampires. They get turned into vampires. There's a vampire in the airplane. It takes a kind of a page from Dracula.
So they leave a regular flight and come back from that flight. Some of them are vampires.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they find them on the plane.
Sure.
Everyone's dead.
Sure.
And then some of them wake up, and they go, oh, they're just sick. There's nothing wrong. Vampires aren't real.
Is the name of the airplane the Demeter?
No, I don't know what the name of the airplane is.
That's the name of the boat in Dracula.
How do I heal myself? I forget.
Down.
Down what?
On the directional pad.
I'm doing it. Nothing's happening.
It should be.
Shit. No, I know where things are.
That's Revelio.
I'm dead. Oh, no, I'm alive.
Yeah, you're alive.
I think I did heal myself. I just wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
I got so much going on right now.
I wasn't sure. Hit it again just so we can make sure.
Yep, that's it. Bottom.
Because, yeah, you got plenty of them.
I didn't hear the sound That's what it was.
All right, that's cool, man.
Anyway.
We all panic sometimes.
I did. I fucking panicked.
You got to hit those guys with fire first or they don't die.
Is that fire?
No.
No. Is that fire?
I don't think...
That's fire.
You have fire equipped.
Shit. Can I do it now?
Because that curse is what? Confringus or whatever that you had?
Confringus.
I don't know.
How do I...
Which curse did you have up top there? You still have it.
There we go.
Yeah. I like to use Bombardo. That's the fire one that bounces to other people if you have the...
I got to turn the sound down in my ear.
Oh, you do?
I can't hear you. I think that's what it is.
You told me to be farther away.
Oh, no, that's not it. I can...
Oh, you mean you've just in your...
The game is too loud.
The game is
in
too
my
loud.
ear. I had to turn the game down.
I've got a real NPR thing going.
Couldn't hear myself fucking think.
Don't fuck this up for me.
Again, a raging ball of stress right now. I'm trying my best to be cool and like...
I like that this is your relaxing activity and it is not relaxing you.
No, not at all.
Hit him with the fire.
All right.
Yeah, you got to get close to that. Well, I guess that guy doesn't need to be killed with fire, but...
I got to kill this guy with purple, right?
Yeah, whatever color their shell is what color it takes to defeat them. So it's best to have one of each if you can.
Sure. It's a good
that
best
guy's
practice.
yellow over there. And
There we go.
And you don't have a yellow one.
Idiot.
I tend to do glacius. What's the one that's it's not Bombardo and it's not the other fire one, but it's the like just damage one. I do that one a lot, and I like the push people into the ground, the one that's just pointing down.
Yeah, right.
I like slamming people into the ground. That's pretty funny to me.
It's cool.
It's just a cool thing to do to somebody.
I just got to keep this guy busy till the red pops back up, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Because you won't be able to bust it unless you get ancient magic or something.
The main protagonist of the show, the Strain, he works for the CDC.
Okay.
All right. And he's trying to figure out what's going on. Finally figures it out. It's fucking vampires.
The Strain is a strain of vampires.
And he keeps treating it like a disease.
Glacius. Push.
Very nice. Thank you.
Now push him.
Now push him. No, he's dead.
See, now you're laughing. I like it.
Yeah.
All right. We are easing some tension.
A little bit.
All right.
Don't worry. I'm still...
Hit that release valve, baby. Just let it out.
No, I'm still extremely tight.
I know you're racked with
Just
all kinds of emotions right now. I get it. And I am to an extent.
Yeah.
Not as much as you. You have more reason to be. But, let's hear more about the Master and the vampires.
Yeah. So it's kind of a... they don't have fangs. They have a big long tongue that shoots out of their mouth and sucks them dry. Yeah, so it shoots out of their mouth. It's got a needle on the end of it.
Yeah.
It wraps around their neck and it bleeds them dry.
I like the wrap around the neck aspect. That's cool.
Well, so it's got kind of like hands.
Suction.
I wouldn't say it wraps around the neck, but it's got phalanges to it,
It's prehensile.
A bit, yeah.
All right.
I really like the design is cool. Again, they didn't come up with a design for the show. The design was already there. And that's the risk you run whenever you're adapting some kind of graphic novel.
Sure.
Because you want to put your own original spin on it, but not too much. And I've looked at the graphic novel. I'm grateful that they kept it pretty much the same.
They more adapted it than they did.
Yeah.
Just do what they wanted,
right,
or whatever.
Whenever you cut them, they have white blood instead of red blood,
like milk,
and they're just filled to the brim with parasites. Yeah, like milk.
I like parasites. That's cool.
Some characters in the show use the blood or like a form of the blood to, I don't know, like lengthen their lifespan.
Okay. Yeah, that's a classic kind of vampire thing of, they want my blood because they're going to use it in a ritual. And
without becoming a vampire.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you get the worms in you, then you become a vampire.
Oh, it's the worms that actually carry the strain.
They call them the Strigoi instead of...
They call them the Yerks.
They call them Strigoi instead of vampires.
And you will transform into a hawk.
In the first season, they called them vampires. And then in the subsequent seasons, they went straight just Strigoi. They just all called them Strigoi. They all agreed this is what they're called. And I go, I don't know. I kind of like that you called them vampires.
Okay, here's a fun thing then, if you like that. So you're familiar with Salem's Lot?
Yeah. Never seen it, but I'm familiar.
It's one of Stephen King's first books. It's like his take on vampires, right?
Yeah, right.
One of the cool things about having just reread through the Dark Tower series is one of the main characters from Salem's Lot shows up in the Dark Tower books.
Awesome.
You get a mini sequel of just that character, like what happened to him after Salem's Lot. And you also get closure on a couple of the other characters, which I thought was amazing.
Right.
Because, for one, he classifies vampires in different ways, too. That's what happens to him. He becomes a vampire hunter.
Awesome.
So he, like, roams the roads and eventually settles in a place and helps out at a homeless shelter. But he mostly kills vampires and has a couple of gay experiences. And, like, questions his sexuality, like, has a full, rich life. And then ends up in the Dark Tower world. And then meets our characters. So he gets a full life if you read Salem's Lot and the Dark Tower.
That's cool. I didn't know that. I love how most of the Stephen King books, or maybe all of them, I don't know, it feels like most of them are connected.
I mean, they all, even without him writing to it specifically, they all become of a piece.
Yeah, there's this Stephen King world, right?
There's a Stephen King multiverse, which he explicitly writes about, in which he's a character. And then there's also just stuff that was written with similar themes, similar creatures, similar whatever, but it all becomes kind of a piece. Like, it becomes the voice of Stephen King,
Real quick, I gotta pet this cat.
Pet that cat.
I think it's important that games have this as an option.
I feel like, why put a cat in a game if I'm not going to get to pet it?
You can't pet the dogs in Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild. Is that correct? You can feed them, and you can make them do things for you.
I was going to say, I know you can feed them, because if you feed them enough, they lead you to treasure.
That naughty boy runs after anything shiny and new. They're talking about me again.
Is this you or your Grindr account?
It's whatever. That's a cool. What do you think about her outfit?
I like her.
You like her outfit?
I like the veil.
All right, cool.
It reminds me of one of the characters from Clue. Remember, which was the one with the veil? Miss Peacock?
I don't know, man. I like how you. I'm not a big Clue guy.
I don't say that the purple tie looks great with
Tim Curry's the butler.
Also, traditionally, if you're gonna do neutral tone like brown or black, you should pick one and not do both. She has brown and black on, so that's a faux pas. Since you wanted me to rate her look,
I did. Thank you.
I did it Cosmo style.
Interesting. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's been noted.
All right, you're on fleek, my friend, as the kids would have said 10 years ago.
How do you do, fellow kids?
What's going on here?
It's just a topiary. It's a Merlin trial.
Is it?
That's why that.
Did I already do it? I must have already done it then.
That's why your thing's to your right? That
pretty
little
cool.
cube deal behind you.
I don't know, man. I'm just playing the game. That is a nice thing about Hogwarts Legacy, is that you can just get in here, fly around.
I hate when I see people walking around down there, and then I fly down to kill them, and they're just regular NPCs.
Oh, you're like, no, I want to murder you. No, not more bullfrogs. I don't have time for that. They were tough. I didn't care for that. It's too hard. Why is it so hard?
They just absorb a lot of your attacks. Like, you can slow them down, but it doesn't even really slow them down.
Right.
So
back to the strain.
Yeah.
Cut to the very end.
Let's talk more vampires.
A lot of stuff happens in the middle. So
they
discover the strain. They discover vampire. Vampire bad.
Nope.
Cut to setting off a nuclear bomb. By killing the master.
Shit out of all these guys.
And they just killed the master with a nuke. It's awesome.
Oh, a nuke.
A fucking nuke. There's, I think, grand total of 3 nuclear bombs that go off in the show.
What's
more
that?
than you thought? More than you'd think,
What's that? I'm sure you've seen it as a meme or whatever, but it was just, I think, originally like a tweet from somebody that was like, I know technically, like, Dracula says he can't be killed by any mortal means, but, like, have we tried hitting him with a car? Like, that would probably still hurt him.
Well, so that's the issue. At one point, they cut the master's head off, and his crimson worm, which
I don't like that.
Sounds exactly what it sounds like.
That sounds like a deleted text message.
Right. You want to see my crimson worm? Not anymore.
Come to the lair of the crimson worm.
I didn't want to before. Now I really don't want to.
I really don't like any of that.
Yeah.
It's Lair of the White Worm plus the Crimson King from Stephen King. So it's Lovecraft and Stephen King.
They cut his worm out, or they cut his head off, right?
Mm-hmm.
The worm escapes down a sewer, finds a new host. That's the big thing, is hosts.
Okay, sure.
You think Dracula, all right, Dracula's just one guy.
But
there's not a smaller part of Dracula that can survive.
No, he doesn't have Horcruxes.
No, right.
But See, I'm trying to stay on our Harry Potter brand.
I like it. It's good. And I push them.
I have AIDS. No, that's too
I
strong.
think I got some good spells worked out here. I think I got a good thing going on. I got push.
I'm new in Hogwarts.
I got cut. I got explode. And I got dead.
Sure.
Fucking dead. How'd you beat him? Dead. That's what I did.
You need to equip a yellow.
All right. But real quick.
For one of the reds. That way you can get these motherfuckers.
But then, hell yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can also do that.
4,704 damage. As
Fuck.
many as it takes, I guess.
That's a fistful of fuck
What do you think? Glacius, you think?
I like that one. I also like whenever you turn them into an exploding barrel.
Okay. Is that this one right here?
Yeah, that's the rat
All
cup.
right. So we're going to do that. That's going to be our spells. We're going to have rat cup. We're going to have push 'em. We're going to have fucking bomb. Or is this bomb?
That's the good one.
All right,
Barda.
cool. Bomb and then dead.
Yeah, because that's your fire if you need your fire.
Right. All right. I like this. This is good.
If you go to the southern region, or I guess you could straight up just go into the Forbidden Forest. That's usually a pretty fun area to find enemies in because there's a lot of spiders and
Yeah, that's true.
mongrels and stuff.
I'm doing a quest right now. I'm trying to find Henrietta's hideaway.
Which I really don't care for them being called dark mongrels.
Yeah, it's...
You noticed that, right?
It sucks.
That's just a weird... Like, can we not... We don't have to keep that word going.
Right. Get rid of it. We're done.
It doesn't help anybody.
No more word. Bye-bye word.
Also, it's a fantasy realm. Make that shit up.
Just make up new words.
Make up new words, type them into Google to make sure they aren't slurs, and then you're good to go. You're good to go.
Do you know how to get into Henrietta's hideaway? Giggle, giggle.
Couple shots of Jaeger will do it.
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
I did it. No, I didn't do it.
That's
All right.
terrible. Don't say things like that.
I did. It's out there.
No, you just listen to me say it is what I'm saying.
Guy finds a random stein and says, I mean, why not? I mean,
Yeah, I love it when he walks through the candy store and just eats a handful of candy.
Just takes shit. And he goes, well, he's a wizard. And he just killed that guy outside. I better leave him. I think I can part with these, I don't know, Harry Potter candy. I forget names of them.
Barry Bot's every flavor beans. The chocolate frog.
Dumbledore's dingleberries.
Oh, I hope not.
Too late.
The dark chocolate.
Okay. So I got to use fire on that one, right?
Yeah.
And I got to use
Glacius.
So we got this fucking... Oh, God.
You should probably also set it on top, so you're gonna need one of the levitating ones too.
Get top. What?
Okay, see the cube?
Yeah.
You're gonna need to lift the cube, right?
Sure.
So you need something to do that too, because otherwise you just shoot it across the room like you just did.
It just clipped out of the game.
Yeah, because you fucked
Oh no,
up.
it's over here. All right.
You fucked up.
You fucked up, dog.
So you're gonna need.
You done fucked up.
Now you have fucked up.
So which one? What do you think?
All right, so you're gonna want the Levioso. Exchange your cup for that.
Gotcha. All right.
And then you're gonna want the
Fire.
Glacius because you need the Glacius for the other one.
Yeah.
And you've already got a fire.
All right. Cool.
So
We're
you
all
should be good.
set. Should. So I did that, right? But
it
we got to
up.
put it.
You gotta put it.
No, come with me.
Yeah, hold the spell down.
Oh, you hold it down. Okay.
Yeah. Now
Come-
just walk over there while holding it down.
I'm holding it down. It didn't move.
That works for me.
Maybe
so-
it's
oh, you can use pull. Use pull.
pull.
Yeah.
Okay.
That I have done,
I pulled it. Gotcha.
but you gotta keep holding down on it. You
Oh, I see
You
what you
can't
mean.
release the spell. You
It's
keep
funny because I had
immediately
this.
releasing this spell.
I owned this game before you, and I don't remember.
I've played it a lot more recently. That's all.
fair.
You re-downloaded it for the show. You weren't even playing it before we started doing it again.
And now we got to use the glaciers again, I think.
And now, yeah, you gotta freeze it.
Okay, I did it. Is it not on there all the way?
No, it is because it's the circle is doing its little thing and the other one's doing its fire thing. So
All
I
right.
think you're good.
I think we're all right. Let's go in here. I think that door was already open. I don't think I needed to do any of that.
It might have been like a matter of, the statue down here moving or something too. Who
Starting
knows?
off strong with a murder.
Yeah,
Leading with murder.
sets a tone.
Like, wow, this guy's serious. I'm so serious. And then I
You have
pushed
the
him.
worst fire spell
I pulled him.
equipped.
What's that?
You have the worst fire
I know. I got to
spell
get back to
equipped.
Bombardo.
I know. We literally just changed them all
We
around
just
to do
changed
that
it.
Stupid fucking puzzle.
And then we want push.
I will say that the puzzles in this game are fucking lame.
They're barely puzzles.
They're not. Puzzles is a strong word. You are correct.
The lock picking thing.
Is okay.
No, it sucks.
It doesn't need more levels, but it doesn't feel like it's a puzzle. It just feels like it's an extra step.
It's a thing in the way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's too many steps.
If you're gonna have a game mechanic, make it interesting. Don't
Alright.
just make it a thing you got to do.
Maybe I just like it feeling it vibrate in my lap.
There you go.
Maybe that's why. Maybe that's
good.
why I'm a little kinder on it.
It's a tap to heal, and I fucking tapped.
Tap the shit out of it. Have you ever drunk like 6 potions doing that though? I've done that.
Sure.
Or
You get excited.
Well, shouldn't they cap them? Come on. Like, if I'm already at full health, don't let me keep drinking them. Like, you know what I'm trying to do. Game, don't fuck me over.
The game's fun. The game is messy.
The game is overall fun, but I have crashed once. Like, the game has crashed on me.
Sure.
The frame rate has gone down a couple of times. Like, a couple things have happened like that, but overall, it's a good game.
Yeah, I'd give it a solid B+, you know?
I'd give it a regular B.
A regular B?
Plus is being a little generous, I feel like. But you probably have a deeper history with Harry Potter than I do.
That's what it is. I'm a fan. Oh,
all right. Excuse me.
I'm a fan.
I'm a fan. I don't know what the fuck you are, you goddamn mudblood.
I'm pretty, I ignore a lot of the things that I probably shouldn't ignore about J.K. Rowling. So
filthy mudblood.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
That kind of talk.
Saying things like that.
Oh, remember when you had to impersonate the headmaster in the game?
Yeah.
And they were like, "What's your family's motto?" And it's like, "Always pure." And you're like, "All right,
that's icky.
Jesus,
I don't like that shit."
Didn't realize he was related to that.
I finished my thoughts in the strain. Right, I cut to the end, didn't I? I want to wrap back around
bombs?
just to make sure. Yeah, okay. The nuke. Yeah, I think you wrapped it up pretty well.
You fucking nuked that topic.
Yeah.
No, that's interesting. There's stuff there that I would probably find compelling, but I don't see myself watching this strain necessarily.
My issue was the end of the show where they're like, and then 5 years pass, and I go, what? A 5-year time jump?
At the very end?
Yeah, right at the end.
Oh, Jesus.
And it wraps up with some narration.
Oh,
they said that they ended it on purpose, and I go, well, you did a bad job.
Fucking act like it then.
Right. One character says, and this guy drove off into the Midwest to help people and find someone that he likes.
And find someone that he likes.
I go, okay. That's it?
Right, I guess that'll help.
That's the end of his arc? That's his redemption arc? Is that, I don't know, man, he went to find her. Who? You remember. I don't.
You remember that thing we didn't really develop?
Yeah.
Okay.
He went off to develop it the rest of the way. But we don't have enough money to really do it justice.
So what are you doing right now? What is this, a quest?
I'm doing that, apparently.
Yeah, that was cool.
I didn't like that. How do I get around that?
This next one's going to do it, too.
No, that's the same one, I think. I got to kill this guy first so I can focus. Whoa, hey!
Yeah, you didn't have to kill shit.
The wall ate him. Got to do something here.
Just jump. Just walk back. Oh, do that thing. Yeah, that thing.
Oh, right. Okay. I can do that. Yeah! Oh, it caught me.
Okay. Can you collect whenever it said collect on the inside?
It was, I collected already.
Okay.
I think there's a spell you got to do. I don't know what it is.
Is it the slow one?
Maybe. Nothing to lock on.
Yeah. That's interesting.
I'm leaving. Fuck this.
Yeah,
I don't got to do this.
Yeah, you don't need to do
I don't need to do any of this.
I like it. They can control your life, and I like that.
Midway through the quest, I'm stuck. I'm leaving. You can't. We're counting on you. Whatever. Get somebody else.
This is pretty much the end of the episode, you know? We're winding down. You don't got time for this kind of bullshit.
We are winding down. Oh, where does the time go? I had 3 things written down.
We can keep going.
I had 3
There's
things.
No reason we can't keep going.
Keep going then.
Why don't you set yourself a goal in the game? Like, go kill out a poacher camp or something.
Let's go to the Forbidden Forest.
Yeah, I like the Forbidden Forest a lot. And then you can at least talk about, one of the things on your list, surely.
Where's the Forbidden Forest? There's Hogwarts. That's it, right? That's absolutely
it's Jackdaw's tomb.
We'll start here and work our way in there.
All right. Oh, all right. Take it slow, Daddy.
I said it like that too, didn't I?
I made so many references this episode. I've talked about Grindr. I did the John Mulaney. I am gay.
It's just a link to my Grindr, and they go, "Oh shit, he has one."
Oh goddamn.
Fucking what the? Okay. Gotta get rid of that waypoint. How do I do that? Get rid of the waypoint. Turn the quest off.
A and X, I believe, are the ones that track and untrack your quests.
There we go. I got it. It's off. Yeah, that's better. Now I can see stuff. I can see things. Here, I'm gonna give you the controller because I have to.
Oh, I got you. You have notes to prepare.
Let me fucking.
Save so I don't mess it up.
Let me switch some stuff. It's fine.
No, I was just giving you trouble.
There you go.
All right.
Sorry about the sweatiness. I had 3 things written down. One was Christmas related.
Nah, pass.
No, I'm saying it because it's Muppet related. First and foremost,
you buried the lead. It's not Christmas related. It is fucking Muppet related.
It's Muppet / Christmas related. On Christmas Eve or the day before Christmas Eve, I don't remember which, I watched Muppet Christmas Carol, as is tradition. That's my favorite. My wife likes the Jim Carrey Christmas Carol. That's her favorite. Both acceptable. I'll say this about Jim Carrey's Christmas special. The animation's incredible. Too incredible. It looks good.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I liked Jim Carrey's Christmas Carol.
What is Jim Carrey's Christmas Carol?
You know what I'm talking about? He did a Christmas Carol and it had Jim Carrey starring as Scrooge. Do you know about this?
No.
Oh, really?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, it's an animated movie. It's like a 3D animated movie, CGI. It's all CG. Jim Carrey played the mask, right? Same guy?
All I can think of is Tom Hanks. I'm
talking
Polar
about the right
Express.
guy is what I'm saying.
I believe you. I'm just incredulous. That's all.
Who played Ace Ventura?
Jim Carrey.
Thank you. Okay. It's the same. I feel like I'm going crazy.
No, I feel like I'm going crazy. I believe you.
No, because now it feels like a fever dream. Now it feels like it didn't happen.
It sounds like a fever dream.
Anyway, Jim Carrey plays Scrooge, and that's the one my wife likes.
And what's it called?
It's called A Christmas Carol.
Oh, it's just a
It's
straight
just straight
adaptation.
up.
It's a straight adaptation. Like Michael Caine in
Yeah,
Muppets
Gary Oldman
Christmas
plays-
Carol, or
Gary Oldman plays fucking Cratchit.
that 50s version that they did.
They made him tiny again. That's the second movie they made Gary Oldman tiny.
And you're telling me this is animated in 3D?
Yeah.
When did this come out?
Dude, like when 3D was at its peak.
Well,
when,
was that
when
Shrek or was
stuff
that 10 years before that, whenever Toy Story came out?
I'd say 10 years ago, maybe. Ish, something like that.
Yeah, see, 10 years ago, I would have been up on my Jim Carrey holiday releases.
Whenever
so, yeah, that makes sense. I don't know
stuff
about
was
it.
always coming at you on the screen.
Okay.
Not just
The
coming at
3D
you.
craze.
Not just coming at you, but also coming at you.
Yeah, I get
The
you.
3D craze. There was like the flame, the Ghost of Christmas Past
I really thought Chalamet was going to eat that peach.
flings at you.
But he didn't.
Anyway, the very first subtitle
He put his dick in it.
in Muppet Christmas Carol is hubbub, spelled Hubbub.
What's all the hubbub?
The very first sound that's made in A Christmas Carol, starring in the Muppets, starring Michael Caine as a human Muppet, is hubbub. And I just thought that was funny.
That's amazing.
I've never seen hubbub written down before.
Like a subtitle?
Yeah, subtitle.
Yeah,
The very first caption is hubbub.
Or like when someone's laughing and the subtitle's like, now wheezing or whatever. You know, it's like extra descriptive. I always appreciate that.
Now this is the full version on Disney Plus. So
You
maybe
gotta
it's-
get into the extras and watch the full version, guys. Otherwise, they cut
Okay.
a song out.
I've been really into Star Trek: The Next Generation bloopers.
Hell yeah,
I love that shit. Cannot get enough of
that
that.
seems like just catnip for you.
They're just silly. They're just silly billies.
silly fun boys.
Jordy, can you give us that up?
Pat Stu was not silly fun boy the first season. He lightened up pretty quick. Because the cast ganged up on him. They're like
he fully admits that he was a drama queen.
wound tight. He was as tightly wound as I am right now. I am fucking tight. And finally, the pushback Goosebumps books received in the 90s really tickles my pickle. I like the way those videos are. I think it was a talk show host in a radio station.
Okay.
For whatever reason, they were filming him. But it's clearly in a radio station because I know that board. I've worked on that board before. Mm-hmm. That's any radio station you go to, the board, 40 years old.
Oh yeah, I've never seen a modern board at a popular station.
They spent $30,000 on it one time and said, that's it.
And that's it. And a lot of recording studios are like that in general.
Yeah.
You know, people go to certain places for that reason. They're like, I want this board from the 70s.
Yeah, you get a computer and you get updated sound equipment, but the board is the fucking board.
Yeah. There's legendary boards out there too that great albums have been recorded on.
We have a legit mixing board. We have XLR mics plugged in. It's all very above board. The quality of this show is way higher than it needs to be.
It's still pretty low, but it's higher than you'd think.
That being said, the mixing board that we use, the soundboard, I found in the garbage.
Hell yeah. You upcycled it.
I paid $0 for it. I found it in the trash. It had something on it. It felt like a mixture of Di Serono and Dr. Pepper. Like someone spilled a mixed drink on it.
Di Serono? No. Di Serono on the rocks.
Di Serono.
Why can't I stab this guy? With death.
Stab him with the death.
There it is.
Hell yeah.
All right, you got anything else?
Yeah, that's it. The guy complaining about Goosebumps cracked me the fuck up. He goes,
okay, yeah.
And this in your child's home. He talked like this.
It's those.
It's very talk radio. And this in your child's home.
And I'm Paul Harvey.
Big pause. I have in front of me Goosebumps.
Are they in your child's bedroom?
He was reading some of the names. He's like, Carnival.
Yeah.
In your child's hands. I don't even know if that's the title.
Glorifying violence. Is this really what we want our kids reading?
There was a TV
It's like,
station.
man, it's a hamster that grows a little too big.
Right.
Calm down.
There was a TV station in St. Louis, and they played some syndicated stuff. Eventually, the Goosebumps TV show became syndicated, and it's Channel 24 out of St. Louis. It's probably still around. I forget the call signs. A guy named Larry Rice ran the station for years. I don't know if he does anymore, but he's an evangelist.
No, I think they finally shut him down.
Did they?
I think so.
I think the channel still exists, though.
Somebody told me that
somebody bought the call letters.
They shut down his place downtown, and he has a place like way far away from that. But
I can kind of see that.
The classic one when we were kids, I think, is gone.
They had a disclaimer because they played Goosebumps because it was available for syndication. They knew that people would come to the channel to watch it because they had it, you know?
Sure.
They played Power Rangers. They played Goosebumps.
Beetleborgs, I think.
Before Goosebumps played, they did like this disclaimer where it said, Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior. He died for your sin.
An alternative through wholesome family, practical, educational, and religious programming.
Now, with that in mind, say cheese and die.
We do not support evil. That being said, here's Goosebumps.
We just have bills.
We said what we needed to say. We still got to keep the lights on.
Yeah.
Just know that we do not endorse Goosebumps.
Hey, guys.
But you do because you're playing it on your station.
You're literally supporting them with money.
You're doing the thing that says I support them without saying I support them.
I don't like Goosebumps. I'll watch the hell out of some Goosebumps.
Right.
Like, okay, so you do like Goosebumps? No, man, I don't like it.
And then the golden retriever's eyes glowed yellow, and you're like, hell yeah.
And what's more, I don't agree with it.
All right, I'm done.
Y'all good?
I'm gonna have.
I feel like you're a little lighter.
It's burrito night.
That's good. Burrito night's good. I feel like you're a little lighter.
A week from now, everything's gonna be fine.
How are your shoulders feeling? They tense still?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah. I am fucking tight. A week from now, I'll be fine. And what's even worse, I can't even talk about the thing that I'm upset about.
Yeah.
That's fucking sucks.
Yeah.
No.
I've just been flying around Hogwarts at this point. You know?
We'll leave you on that healthy little cliffhanger.
Wah, wah, wah.
See you next time.
Bye.
That jacket's real fleshy, isn't it? Like it moves like flesh would move in the wind.
It was like ball skin.